Eh bien salut tout le monde, c'est Hydro36935 et bienvenue dans la suite d'Ace Combat 7 pour l'épisode 17, pour la mission 17. Bref, allez, on s'y colle.
The island we went to was supposed to have been secured by the ground forces. They hadn't gotten a handle on things by the time we got there, so now we were stuck in the middle of a half-assed campaign. My job was to get the planes ready for combat, making repairs and handing them over to our troop of cons. Thing is, the enemy still had the hangars. The comms were still down, so none of us knew what the hell was going on. The last transmission I heard before everything went to shit was that some prisoners from an Osean military penal unit rioted and managed to escape. They stole some jets and now they were flying around, taking out their former allies left and right. I wonder if any units like ours were out here, creeping around. Hearing the Osean jets firing at each other overhead chipped away at morale. Since the radio was out, it was quiet. I liked it better that way. All I heard was the gunfire. Here we were, walking around carrying rifles. We were pilots, damn it. Friendly fire will probably kill us. You know things are desperate when the guards that used to lock us into solitary are now telling us it's better we all stick together. I guess they think our odds of surviving this war are better that way. After walking for miles across the battlefield, we came across the wreckage of a plane. Passenger, not military. I knew that rose. It was an Erusian liaison plane. The guard's dogs smelled something and took off. They led us to a cliff. And the bodies.
Today, I lost everything. When Osea attacked our capital, my father, a man who was never really suited to being the king, was killed. I was to be flown out of the war zone to safety, but the plane was shot down by rebels. The entire crew was killed in the crash. Soldiers appeared and one shot at me. My dog went after him and shot him to pieces. He was my best friend. After all those speeches I gave about working together for peace, I thought everyone felt the same as I did. I'm sure the soldier who shot at me knew I was the Princess of Erusia. He was Erusian too. More soldiers have come. Now, there is no one left to protect me. I am so numb, I cannot move. I watch as one of their dogs approaches. It sniffs mournfully at my dead friend. I wonder if it grieves for him as much as I do. I can barely think. I feel weaker by the minute. I don't know who these soldiers are with, but I managed to take a sip of the water they gave me.
How long have you been here?
Somehow, I muster the courage to answer the woman's question. I tell her I've been there 3 days. They gather around me with grim looks on their faces. What would they do if they knew I was the Erusian princess? After searching the cockpit of the plane, the woman who spoke to me before came back to me.
This is an air-to-ground tactical radio. It still works!
I noticed she walked with a limp. She knelt down next to me and asked her companions to give me some food. And then, very softly, she said,
"You see, I used to listen to your broadcasts, Your Royal Highness."
Just what did you see here?
Okay, enough talk. Your opinions have all been taken into consideration. Beyond the seizure of Forbanti, which which is important, and supporting the Erusian officer. At this point, I just don't know what our strategy is, or what our mission will be. Radio communication is still patchy for both the military and civilians, so we're getting a zip from Mission Command about our orders. Still, with countless Erusian forces in the area, it's too dangerous for us to stay around here waiting for a miracle. Now, regarding Count's suggestion to think about self-defense, I think we should make a break for Tyler Island. It was a large Ocean base before the start of the war. Count says his previous squadron took part in an operation to seize control of the island. It has the only base that will get us to the space elevator without refueling. It's also a transport facility for supply ships that provide drones and ammo for arsenal birds. For the Ocean forces that are looking to reclaim the space elevator, those are two great reasons in its favor. If everything went according to plan, the base may already be in Allied hands when we get there. Though based on what Count told me about the island operation, it won't be easy to seize control.
If the ground troops have managed to open the bridgehead, the transport route to Osia for supply ships should be available.
So much at stake, I can't imagine Erusia just giving it up without a fight. Things could really have gone bad.
Even if there are enemies left, they should be pretty easy to suppress.
I just want to go home, man.
Me too.
With that look on your face, Trigger, I know exactly what you want.
If Trigger's ready to kick ass, then so am I.
Damn straight. We're with you, Trigger.
It's decided then. Let's get all the aircraft and haul ass to Tyler Island. Although we can avoid the Arsenal Bird's anti-air network, there's still remnants from the Erusian forces. I want to get to the island without getting into any unnecessary combat. Pick a fast craft and fix it how you want. Pack for a long trip, but remember, if you drag your ass, you'll get left behind.
On est parti sur une mission qui est pleine de surprises. Allons, allez, on s'y colle. Ah, bah c'est bien. Je vais mettre le ski strider.
Strider Squadron, sortie ASAP.
On est parti. Ouais, on va avoir encore identifié plein de cibles. C'est sympa. C'est parti. Ça va.
All go down if we don't pull back the landing craft. It's what? Abandoned Tango 2-3?
Something's not right.
Tango 2-3, we don't have the firepower to assist you. You're on your own. Please, we need help.
Wagtail is on the Ocean landing ship. What's going on? What did you say?
Multiple buildings inbound.
De 1
Prepare for anti-air combat.
et de 2.
This is the AWACS Lancaster.
Et de 3.
The aircrafts from your area belong to the LRSSG.
Allied aircraft. A retreating vehicle is taking fire. Requesting assistance.
Roger. ID complete. Update is on Tyler Island.
Voilà.
Scattered and on the run.
They're on the run?
We're waiting for retreating units here to carry them out to safety.
They're under attack!
Do me a favor, Lancaster. Many of our allies are cut off. We need support and an escape route.
Elle est partie pour escorter les alliés.
We'll do what we can.
Enfin, dégager la voie. Précisément.
Let's help retreating Ocean forces. Take out any hostiles in their area.
Vraiment, faut trouver d'autres ici.
Hostile targets are ID'd.
The boots on the ground don't need more people shooting at them.
Thanks. It's absolute chaos out there. The Erusians are even starting to fight amongst themselves.
Well, now we know what's going on, but shit.
On est parti. Hop là, mission suivant.
Count to 3 and the enemy's gone.
Our last vehicle is destroyed. Let's get out of here.
Let's get moving! Hit the gas and don't let up until we reach the extraction point! I don't want to see anyone, hostile or friendly!
T'inquiète pas, je te vois toi. c'est pas grave. Je prends celui-là. Pour pas que ça aille. Hop là.
It's the Ocean military. Don't they know they're on the same side? We'll be firing at each other. This is AWACS Lancaster. We're uploading the latest ID data. Check your TAC terminal.
Qu'un touché, c'est pas grave.
You guys got out alive. You have time to figure it out.
Je peux plus tirer. Voilà. Non, je t'ai tué tout attendant. Il serait passé. Ça a raté. Putain, c'est que je suis plein d'édition moi. Petit potion pour se remettre bien. Voilà. Merde. Là je tiens. Allez. Client suivant. C'est bien. Je tiens pas embrasser pour qu'il se remette bien. Ah oui, enfin pas cette mission c'est pas compliqué. Il faut faire ce que je vais faire. Voler à bassitude le long du mass driver. Comme ceci. Pas se cracher évidemment. Et là ça apparaîtra au bout d'un certain moment. Un truc compliqué. Voilà. Mission est faite, là ça apparaîtra. Voilà, vous dégagez. Occuper les drones. Ça touche les deux, c'est beau. Putain. Splendide. Voilà. Voilà, c'est réglé. Et voilà, là ça apparaîtra là-bas.
Cyclops 3, stop fluttering about and stay glued to my ass. I've heard that line before. Damn it. In this crazy mess, I've got plenty to pay attention to other than your dirty ass.
Faut déclarer la mission 11. Tu les as pris, putain. J'ai pris.
Identification complete. It's Erosion bombers and their escorts. Count's prophecy has come true. Take out all bombers. They'll flatten our allies. Plenty of civilian casualties as well. Precision bombing is impossible in these conditions.
Le voilà encore ici. Je pense que c'est lui. Eh, ça, c'est l'anti. J'essaie de me faire vite fait. Ah putain le con, je suis trop stable. Oh lol. Tu prends pas. Bon, tant pis. Je tu parles plus tard. Bombardier c'est plus important. Tiens, c'est. Et inconnu. Je décroche. Voilà. Putain, con, j'étais trop stable. C'est ça, quand même, moi le fion. Hop là, tu fais pour tes missiles. Ça va, c'est large. Toi là, toi. Occupez-toi maintenant. Ça touche. Abattu. Le battant retraite. Et là, je suis passé sans foirer. Sans passer sans foirer. Voilà. Ah, je suis imprudent, faut faire plus attention aux armes missiles. J'ai pris cher. Ah, le météo est génial, putain. Voilà. Cosette a fait une action couillue. Voilà, comme ça, plus d'écho pour emmerder. Voilà. Peu de coréline. Et ça y est, on est parti pour traquer ça.
The supply ships have been launched from the mass driver. If the supply ships make it to the arsenal bird, they'll be able to resupply it. They may be loaded with new weaponry that we don't even know about. We have no choice but to take down the supply ships before they can get within the arsenal bird's air defense network. You gotta hurry or you're not gonna make it. 3 minutes to the enemy's air defense network.
Avec des invités en prime, ça c'est pas relou.
All aircraft, remain on high alert. We got bandits incoming on radar. You're gonna have to forget about them for now. Focus on destroying that supply ship first.
We're sitting ducks like this.
Let the supply ship get too far away, we'll never be able to catch it. So they're trying to beat that giant monster of a bird.
Et
We
dehors.
can't let them complete their mission.
Did you see that explosion? Looks like that's one of them down. Remember, there are 2 supply ships out there. Hurry up and shoot the other one down.
Faster than I expected. Continue pursuit of the supply ship.
That sucker's hiding in the clouds. Triggers, don't let it get away.
C'est prévu.
Voilà. The remaining time. Hope you're all enjoying the pretty fireworks. This thing had any windows, we could have seen it for ourselves. Nice work, team.
We're gonna find ourselves a boat and leave this island. We'll be taking the refugees, along with any deserters from the Russian military.
Who's the girl that ran at the tanks with the smoke canister? A few more crazies like her and life down there may have been a tad bit easier.
Oui.
What do you think would have happened to those refugees if you hadn't intervened? The princess saw what happened. They were little kids.
Bah oui.
That's why I like the sky. You don't have to see those types of things.
C'est trop, c'est de la guerre.
Does this mean we're that much closer to ending the war?
No, we just basically prevented it from going on forever.
Count's right. We have no choice but to return to our original base. Our base that is nearly out of food and fuel. We need to do something.
Ouais, faut que je fasse gaffe à pas prendre ici, je suis pas attentif là-dessus, putain. Enfin bon, sans les erreurs.
Good. Take a seat. Everyone's here. All right. Good work in sinking the supply ships. Not to mention saving the refugees. However, we're in no position to start celebrating. Even the commander here is starting to fray from the stress. Can't say I blame him. Now, Tyler Island is in a state of complete anarchy.
Logique, plus d'IFF.
This base isn't safe either.
Plus de satellites.
The faces you see around you are the only friends we've got. Take a good look.
Voilà. Voilà, la petite princesse qui a découvert pour balancer un fumigène sur un char. Ah, misère. Bon, en espérant que cet épisode vous ait plu. Sur ce, je vous laisse. C'était Hydro 36935.